I've got a $50 thrift haul coming up after this. I didn't realize that this stuff would add up to as much as it did. I think it was over $50. I really have to stop. I think I've been spending a lot more than I should recently, and that's a whole other story. I better connect to why that's happening. But a lot of the stuff that I'm finding is stuff that I really kind of want or been looking for, or something I wanted my whole entire life. Like this game. So I did find a couple board games. I found Mousetrap. Now this was a game that I used to see advertised on television as a kid, and I thought it was the coolest thing. Now this came with a very high price tag for a thrift store, and I wasn't going to do it. I kept thinking about it. I saw it when I saw it in the store, and I said no, and I walked away. It's way too much money. And then the pieces were in there, and I didn't want to, you know, they were all loose, and I didn't want to count them, but I did. And I eventually went back, saw there was the instructions. It doesn't really give a whole piece. It doesn't show you every piece that's here, but it shows you how to do it. So eventually I just put the whole thing together to see if everything was there, and it was. And even the elastic bands were there, and they still worked after the 80s. I don't know how that happened. But something I've done with this haul that I haven't usually done before is I have actually washed all of the things before I haul them, so everything's clean and ready to use. Here is the whole Mousetrap collection. Now, when I was washing it, I did notice one problem, and that I do have a tiny little crack in the, I don't have my glasses on, right here. There was something came undone, but that is an easy little gluing thing to do, so it's not a big deal, I guess. Wait a minute, is that a different place? No, that is where it was broken. It's just, but I'm gonna glue that, and all the other little pieces are here, and it works, and I should probably set it up. And I thought a lot of this stuff is good for dioramas, and I thought I might as well put this, would look really cool in, I don't know, a diorama. There's something about this plastic that's really awesome too. It feels like that time period. It feels like the 70s and the early 80s. And I don't know, it's very nostalgic, and I like it. Everything's all washed up and clean and colorful, and I guess I'll do a video one day of putting that together, or put it in a diorama. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the boxes. Did I mention that? The box isn't in great shape. It's torn in places. Maybe if it was in pristine shape and the tape hadn't ripped it. But yeah, I guess I won't keep it. And then the board games, I thought, could make cool backdrops for pictures if I'm not going to use them. But it's in pretty good shape, and I keep referring to them, those, they, because I also got Clue, and its board is all messed up. No, its board isn't messed up. The box is kind of messed up with the tape and stuff. I don't know if I want to keep it. The board is great. So maybe I don't need the boxes. Storing this is so much easier than storing the boxes and putting the little extras in here. Now, the reason I got the Clue game was because I'm kind of obsessed with cards right now. I want to collect cards again, like I did in different periods in my life. Cards are so cool to collect. And the Clue game cards are kind of like your ideal situation. So again, I've cleaned all of these, and then I've put them into these card holders. We've got people, places, and things. And the fact that they fit, now I put the 9 places into the 9 rooms into one category, and then I put the people and some of the weapons in here. And then I put the other ones on the back there. These are where we start my Eames cards. But that's probably something I might talk about on my other channel. Card collecting, oh, and that brings me to these two. I found these cards. These are little wordy cards. Those are cool. I guess this, yeah, I'm gonna talk more about this on my adult channel because I have big ideas for these. But let's get back to the miniatures for dioramas. That's kind of something that came with the Clue. The Clue game was complete, so I have these candlestick holder, and then I have this revolver and the wrench. These are all great miniatures for dioramas. Lead pipe and a rope. I mean, even these little, oh, and there's the dagger. Can't forget about that. That's the perfect size. Put on the mantelpiece. And I go, I'm all over the place, but so is this. I've split everything up. I'm glad that I cleaned everything because I feel so comfortable now holding it. So we have the pieces, the little playing pieces. It was all there. So great quality in the game. And there are many other little things that I got in here too. I got this guy, Ronald Mcdonald, Little People. You know I love them. Fisher Price, cute. I have to find the other 2 now. I think there were 3 that were released at the same time. We have this Cookie Monster in a Muppet Baby outfit. I don't know where this is from. I don't know if it's a pencil top or what it is, but it's cute, and I'm glad that it was in the bag. Most of the stuff that I didn't want, I just rejected and returned, or I guess I redonated it to Value Village. That's where I get all this stuff. This guy, I'm not sure if he's like a dino rider or a, what are those things called? I don't think he is though, because his hands are a different shape. Yeah, mask. That's what I'm trying to think of. They seem to be a different shape from all those things. So maybe he's some kind of mini generic toy. If you know who this guy is, let me know in the comments below. Other cards, I found this mini deck of cards that is still wrapped up. It came in this box. Now here's kind of a sad story, but kind of a not a sad story. These I really, really liked, and I noticed that one was chipped, so I didn't know what to get. The price was kind of expensive on this, but I didn't realize that the pieces were in the bag. I guess it dropped after and it chipped afterwards. I should have asked for a discount on this. I don't know why I didn't, but these will look so good in my Victorian rooms, which I'll probably set up a mini little room to show you how everything looks at the end of this video. See the walls that I made. Hope you checked out that video where I made these diorama walls from things that I got at the dollar store. So we will revisit that in a second. Should I mention this Barbie? This Barbie was $7.99, and I kind of really wanted this. I've always wanted these plates to put on a regular Barbie. I thought that would be really cool that you could do this. She has a painted on outfit. I hope that they fit on the regular Barbie because I just think they would be cool. Maybe I can remove the paint. That would make me like them more. I also always wanted a tail, and I'm hoping I can fit Ken into this tail too. So this was a set that I didn't want to pay the full price for, but I was really intrigued by the mixing and matching of it. So that was a really great find. Crazy, incredible find. Okay, yeah, back to the stuff. So in the little household bags, they had these little China miniatures. Now they had about 4 or 5 more of these. Maybe there were even more, but they were broken. Again, somebody might have dropped them after they stuck them in the bag, but they had little chipped pieces that were missing. Did I show you the chipped pieces I have from this? I am going to glue these on. I don't usually do this. I'm happy and excited for these, and I just think I was going to accept that it was chipped, but I didn't realize that the pieces were in the bottom of the bag. I'm going to glue it. Let me know in the comments below, is super glue, does super glue from the dollar store work as good, or should I get brand name glue? Should I get special ceramics glue? What would you suggest? What works better for gluing ceramics? Okay, and then more ceramics are these. I found a set of these for maybe too much money. I think this bag was, oh yeah, okay. The bag with these urns or vases, or I don't know what to call them, came with this. I don't really like this. Soapstone, I believe this is box. You'd think I would. I love all natural materials. I guess it's the way that it's made. It's definitely the right scale for a diorama. It could look really nice. I was gonna just redonate it, but I decided because I should like it, I'm gonna bring it home. It kind of looks, it kind of looks like a tombstone or something. So maybe that's why I don't like it. But not a creepy old tombstone, but a new gross tombstone. I don't know how to explain why I don't like this. It's not wabi-sabi enough. I don't know. It's the design, I guess, that the shape of it that I don't love. Because I love, maybe it's the color, but it had just enough that I did actually bring it home. Sinks. That's why I bought these for $5 for this set too. I think this was $5, so that's kind of pricey, but I have been looking for these perfect sets for so long, and then, I mean, you break that down, that this is only half of $1.75 or something each, so in that way, it's good. Well, I'm going to show you at the end of the video how I'm going to make that look like a sink. What else didn't I show you here? This guy, he was somebody who I forgot to redonate. I don't know who that is, but I don't want this figure. But I washed him, and I wanted to show you him. He kind of looks like a zombie. He looks like he glows in the dark. He's weird colored skin. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Smurfs. I didn't realize there were so many of these, and I should pay more attention. They're bigger than regular Smurfs, but I found 3 or 4 of these new ones, but I have some doubles. But this is the collection of the ones I have so far from there, but I got to add 5 more to my collection. This hefty one was a new one. Oh, he's lifting Apple dumbbells, so that's cute and cool. And then what's another new one I got? I guess I got one of these, but I already had it. A grumpy with a happy face sign. And then we have Brainy. That's one that I had before. Papa was a new one. There's a lot of these. I think there's 2 sets of 12 or something. Did I show you Papa and his looking glass? From different movies, I guess, that came out at McDonald's at different times. And there's Party Smurf. And there's Smurfette with a balloon. I guess there was a big party in one of these movies. And there's Blueberry Stealing Smurf. He's cute. And then here's Imposter Smurf. That's cool. There's the girl, too, you can get. And then there's Vanity Smurf. That's cute. And maybe this is Jokey Smurf, or it's just Present Smurf, who stands on his head. So, that's happy. Did I show you these? I don't think I showed you both of them. I can't believe how cool those are, because they're the exact right scale to fit into the diorama and look like real China dolls. And again, they fit that Elizabethan, Parisian, I guess it's more Victorian, Parisian walls that I made. And last from my haul was another, this was a bag of letters for $1.99. And darn, I don't know which section I divided them up into the letters, the correct letters that came with a regular Scrabble game, and then they had an extra whole alphabet in there, plus these additional ones. So that's how I divided them into. I don't know why I sorted them. I'm probably just going to throw them all back into one jar. I think that they'll look cool on display. Plus also, for dioramas, these are cool to put on a shelf, spell words out. I had this existing shelf already that I use for my dioramas. Maybe I'll show you how I incorporate that in the end too. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I remembered to show you everything. Did I? Maybe? Let me know what your favorite thing I found. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, stay tuned to the end because I'm gonna set up a tiny little room display. Love you. I didn't know that this video was going to take so long. I have other thrift videos. This stuff was all from one store last night. I have other thrift videos, hauls, that I've been meaning to do, that I have waiting in boxes. But let me just show you this quickly, how the sink will look. So I'm going to take just one of my little shelves like this. I can either put it this way or this way. Then I'm just going to put these two things on top. Let's bring up a wall so you really can see what it looks like. I can line it up to the wall that I have here. That's cool. And then I can either use that. These come with this paper background. Maybe we'll hide that. I kind of like it open though better. But there, you can do that. And then, I mean, if you need a faucet, I was just taking apart some shelves earlier. So I thought that these could actually, you could just stick something like that in the back. If you want it to look like a little faucet. Of course, too many toy projects ready to happen. Okay, and then you can bring in these fancy little, I don't know what you call these vessels. You can bring those into the room. Actually, I don't know if they probably look better not in the bathroom. They do look good on the room. And then what else I could put in? If there was only one sink on this counter, you could decorate with these little porcelain dolls. Anyway, they look nice anyway, sitting on a little anything. They fit. They definitely fit. I gotta be careful not to break them. How the walls fit. They fit into this room so well. I don't know. I'm really happy. Hope you are.